Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. I am really sorry. I forgot my tie this morning. Oh! Okay, the tie's on, okay? Yeah, got it? Got it? Tie's on? Okay. Yeah, one of the Monday morning blues today. So, me and TradingView.com are at enemy. So, they have this thing you can sign up for a free account, which we've been using, which has been great, right? But every time you sign up, you have to use an email address. I'm out of email addresses. So they said, so I put my password in, it doesn't work. I said, send me a new reset my password. Oh no, that didn't happen. Those bastards. Yeah. So we have other charts, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Don't worry, Jan, they're white. They're not dark charts. Oh my goodness, the way to start a Monday. Can you believe it? I could not believe it. Yeah. 40 minutes messing around with charts. Okay. Other than that, things are good. Coffee cup's empty. And yeah, it is what it is, what it is. Let's get started. All right, so looks like we got some RBA guy, Aussie guys speaking. GDP out of Japan today. Assisted current account, GDP quarter on quarter. That already happened. I don't see a lot of movement on the charts. Got to be honest with you. Home loans coming out of the Aussie today. Somebody's speaking out of the pound. Oh, a lot of speakers today. German trade balance today in the Euro session. China's got new loans. Pound's got GDP year on year, month on month. Industrial production, manufacturing PMI. Wow, busy day for Monday. Monthly GDP, 3-month/3-month change. Okay, I understand that. Trade balance, non-EU also trade balance. Quiet. JOLTS jobs openings comes out today. Yeah, that's what's happening. So, do you know, I'm ashamed to say this, but I don't even know what the job numbers came out last week as. I do not know what the numbers came out. Wow, interesting. Okay, moving along in this wonderful day. So that's what's going on news-wise. I noticed that the S&P VIX is at 23. That's pretty nice. While we're talking about that, why don't we move over to New York and see what happened? Here we go. Crude is sideways. It's at 52. Pretty interesting, huh? Dollar index is down a little bit, 96.71. I don't think that's a big deal. As long as we're up there, who cares? Dollar's doing what it's supposed to do. Look at Starbucks. Now, do you all remember what I told about Starbucks on Thursday? Oh, by the way, for those of you just joining me, I've got the tie. I just forgot to put it on. Yeah, I still got the tie. Okay. One of those days, folks. Starbucks is down to 65.47. Can't wait for New York. I might be able to get out of that trade with some profit. That'd be nice. The VIX. Looks like the VIX is at 23. That is great. Good movement on the VIX. The ESs are down. 2611.5 on the ES is down. So we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 days of down days, and one green candle in the middle there, but pretty much down days. It's at this 2600 level. It's going to be interesting if that takes that out below it or not. Euro futures 60. I know William says to sell it, but it's just sideways right now. Nothing really happening. So we'll just watch that. Just another note. Does anybody know what's going on with Brexit? Every day, it's like a different story. Like, I don't know. I just read the other day, like, it's not going to happen. That's what's going on in New York, my friends. That's what's going on. All right, now let's hope this works, okay? Let's hope this works. Let's see if we can get this to do its thing. Bing. Hey, we got charts. So we got a 10, which is right underneath price. We've got a 20, and we have a 200. And that says a 9. That is not supposed to be a 9. It's supposed to be a 10. I'll fix that. Yeah, so we have charts. We got charts. Can you believe it? Got charts. Pretty colors on the other side there. Yeah. I don't know how to get rid of this, though. I want to get rid of this. Like, I don't need this. Like, this is taking up space, right? All right, so what's the disadvantage here? Well, the problem is that, to my knowledge, let's see what happens when we go to a 30-minute. This is the 30-minute, and you know I love the 30-minute chart, but it's got all this junk on here, like dollar struggle on lower U.S. yields, Fed pause talks, right? You know, like, it's got all these markings on here. I guess this is news, right? Like, that's the only problem I got on the 30-minute chart here. It's like, yeah, I'm not liking it. I am not liking it. Can we go to a 45-minute? Do we still get the same? Hey, that's different. All right. I really don't want to be on an hourly chart, so I think we'll stay with the 45-minute chart. I don't have no problem with that. You know I love my 30-minute charts, but this is close enough. This will work. All right, so here's the euro. Apparently something came out because this thing just took a bump to the downside. So we are at yeah, we got to change this, folks. Thank you. Okay. So we're sitting here at 1379, 1380. Is this a gap? See? Don't like that. Don't see. This is a nightmare. Charting is a nightmare, my friends. Okay, we're back to the hourly chart. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. But we'll deal with it. All right, so 3 candles, higher highs, higher lows. Moving to the upside here on the euro. You know, you want to sell this, right? With this 1403, nice resistance area. You know, I would say, why don't we mark that, and why don't we just sell this bad boy? Right? Why don't we sell it? Right? Let's see if we can get a trend line in here. Yeah, I am really sorry that I'm doing this on your time, but unfortunately, I had no choice. All right, good. So this is all right. I don't have a problem with that. So like 1397, somewhere in there. A break of this trend line. We'll take it to the downside. Or this is just going to do one of these moves, folks. This is going to do one of these moves right here. And this is just going to continue up to like this area, right? It's going to continue up here, take it off of there and to the downside. So we basically really have a couple of opportunities here. But this one looks to me to be the best one. To the downside. You know, and then you got the 200 at 1370. So you really only got like, a 30 pip trade there. And on this hourly, this does look like it's really reacting to this. So pretty interesting. So I'm sorry, 1361. We're going to get in at 1395. So you got a 30 pip trade, right? So we're going to want to get out somewhere around there on this euro. We're going to have to use some different markings, folks. Yeah, this is a nightmare with charts. Man, that is the biggest problem using Apple. Everything in Forex is in, Windows, right? So We'll see. All right, so a couple opportunities here. I like this. I really do. I don't think this is a bad thing. See what happens with this 1400. Maybe it's going to go up to this 1425 area, then we can sell it from there too. But I definitely want to be selling it. Okay, we definitely want to be selling it. So I see they got a different format here. Okay. Here's the pound, right? Wow, this thing, this thing is just tanking. This thing is just tanking. It's down to 1.27. Now this thing had a huge gap on a 30-minute chart. Yeah. So what are we gonna do here? Well, to be honest with you. Sorry about that. We want to sell it, right? Let's get it up to this 55 EMA here. That's not a 55, that's a 20. Wow, this charting thing's a nightmare, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Stand by. Yeah, let's get this to a 55, folks. Bing. Yeah, that's okay. That didn't work. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Nightmare. We'll get this a 10 EMA here. That's okay. Let's get this a little bit bigger. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's better. Alright, so let's even get this up to this 55. What is going on today with these charts? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, we'd love to go to the 200, right? We would love to go to the 200, but I just don't see that happening. Oh my goodness. There we go. Remove. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, this is going to get some taking used to. I got to be honest with you. This can take some getting used to. 2750. Yeah, okay. I'm with that. I think that's probably the best idea right there. 2750 will take it to the downside. So we got 25 pips to move to the upside, and we'll sell this. Just want to sell it, right? You really don't want to. You don't want to be buying the pound dollar, right? You don't want to be buying the pound period. Don't want to be buying the pound period. So, well, maybe this list won't be as bad as I thought. Maybe we can jump over here and just pick a spot, huh? Let's take a look at the beast. Does it change it? Oh, it does change it. That's all right. Yeah. So this is the pound yen. Again, just dumped another gap here. 143.50, 143.60. We'll sell it. What do you think? I know what you're saying, William. That's why we're asking. That's why we're here. We want to know what you think. Yeah. Is that 10 going to be an issue? Is that 10 going to be an issue, is the question. 143.79. That sounds nice. But I think you're going to have an issue here. I think we're going to have an issue here for sure. Yeah, I think we are. I think we're going to have an issue there. I think this is going to hit this resistance line here, and this is going to just take a dump to the downside. Right? Just going to take a dump to the downside. So let's have a little bit of fun. We'll take a look at the euro pound. Right? Take a look at the euro pound. Look at this. Look at how much stronger the euro is than the pound. But if you take a look at the last 3 hours, right? They're both weak, right? It's weak against weak, so it's going sideways. You know, I don't trade this. It's just pretty much it's in this mode here. Just go sideways and sideways and sideways and sideways, you know. So I don't really trade that very much. Let's take a look at the good old Kiwi. What's Kiwi up to today? Just continue its lovely motions to the downside. You know, where are you going to get in this? 68.80, right? 68.80. Again, we're coming back to this 200 exponential moving average. Looks like probably your best spot, and that's at 67.74. So we would look to just wait for this to come back up here. Now it's a confluence area. You got the 55 up there. Everybody's sitting right there. See if we can get this up a little bit. So we're at 68.53. Again, we gotta trug this baby up, you know, 30 pips so we can get in this. You know, there's nothing at this price level I want to do. You know, let's take a look. If we go down to a lower time frame, see, I don't like these 1 hour charts. I got to be really honest with you folks. I don't like them. So we went down to a 30-minute chart. All right, at least we got 2 here. I don't know. I really do not like all these things on here. This stuff drives me crazy. All right, so I guess jobs data was bad. And I guess this was jobs data, right? An unemployment rate. 3.7 is the same. Well, you know, it's pretty bad, but I guess it's all right. I guess we could deal with it. Yeah, I guess we'll deal with it. I think we're going to have to stay on a 30-minute chart, folks. I just really like my 30-minute charts. If I know how to get rid of all that news and event stuff, I'll do it. I'll work on it today. It's going to take some work. See if we can get rid of it. All right. What else you want to take a look at? Let's take a look at the Aussie. Don't tell me no. There's the Aussie. Wow, just tumbling, huh? Look at this, just tumbling here. You know, you don't even want to take it. You really don't even want to take it at that 55 EMA. You're sitting at 72.14. You come up to that 7200 area. You know, you're at 71.95. Do I want to sell this here? Right? I don't know. Do I want to sell this here? I don't want to sell it at the 55. You're just coming back into a bunch of junk. You got Forex junk left of the chart, all that stuff. I mean, really, you're looking at this, right? You're looking at coming up here, folks. You're just looking at coming back up to this 200, and I don't know if it's going to get up to 72.54. Is this going to move up 54 points, 54 pips today so we can get in this? Yeah. Don't know. Hey, we got the dollar index. Yeah, that's wow. Bitcoin's down below 3,000. Below 4,000. 3,567 is Bitcoin. What's the dollar index look like? Bump up here on the dollar index futures. Moving to move to the upside here. Let's take a look at the euro yen. All right, this is okay. This might be our only trade of the day right here, folks. Yeah. Let's trendline it, right? Let's trendline this, baby. Let's trendline it. Let's do one of these moves. Yeah, see now, now we got to go through this. Hopefully it'll save all this stuff. And I won't have to be doing this like every time. But we can only hope. All right, so there's our trend line. Maybe we'll get a break of this trend line. It's at the 200 and the 55. So maybe we'll get a break of this trend line. We can take this to the downside. That doesn't look like a bad idea to me on this euro yen. Well, I'd like to say the euro is weak, but looking at another, my Ninja Trader chart, the euro is not. The euro is in an up move here. But it's coming up to key level of that. That 1400. It's just breaking that 1400 level and sitting there, right? Just sitting there, not doing anything. So, yeah. Yeah, and, just it's interesting. We'll mess around with settings today, and I really would like to get rid of this stuff. What does this mean? Hey, it gives you. That's all right. It actually gives you your candlestick formation. Check that out. That is pretty wild, right? Indecision, decision. This must be decision, indecision, indecision, decision, and that's why they're calling it a morning star. See? Decision, indecision, decision. That's what it is. Nice. Good stuff. I like that. That one I like. Anybody else we could beat up today? All right, we'll wrap this up. Traders, thank you so much for being with me today. I don't know what to say about the charting situation. I'm working on it, but TradingView is just not cooperating, and I can't be fighting with them every day. All right, traders. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. What's more important than anything? Let's have a little bit of fun, even on a Monday morning when everything has gone to poop in a handbasket. Traders, take care. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.